Hey guys, so the last two tutorials that I did with the O's and the jellyfishes went over very well, so I figured I would take one of the requests and I would do an O wobbling tutorial. The last two videos that I did, I just set the camera up, I just talked to it and just did the tutorials in one take. This one I'm going to try to break it down into a couple, I guess, phases. Trying to do the backdrop thing, so I kind of want to make it look a little bit better for you guys. Hopefully you like it. I'll put a little more effort into it now that I've seen that people actually did enjoy the content, and I really thank you guys for watching and sharing it. I know a lot of you were out there sharing the video, and I really appreciate that. So I'm going to do 4 parts. The intro, which I'm obviously doing now, I'm going to do. I'm going to discuss it, kind of how it works. Then I'm going to do a couple of them. I'll move the camera and do a couple O wobbles. There's different techniques to it, and then I'll just go over it real quick and call it a wrap. So, all right, here we go. All right, so the second part, discuss the O wobbles. The reason that I was standoffish on doing the O wobble tutorial is actually because doing O wobbles is pretty self-explanatory. I really won't have too many tips. I'll do what I can, but really a lot of the vape tricks, you just kind of do what you see them doing. So it's kind of hard to kind of expand on what they're doing when you can just watch them do it. But with the O wobbles, what you'll do is you'll get your O's down, obviously. I always compare doing tricks to like skateboarding. Sorry, my computer went to sleep. I always compare doing tricks, O's, and stuff like that to skateboarding, because with skateboarding, once you learn how to do an ollie, you can learn all the rest of the tricks. So with vaping, outside of like tornadoes and stuff, once you learn how to do an O, it really lets you access all those different tricks. I mean, there's like doubles and stuff, but you know, for the most part, once you get your O's down, you're set. So pretty much every trick I'm ever going to teach you, you'll have to know how to do your O's, but I'm going to say it every time anyway, so I don't know why I'm saying it again. So, what you're going to do, have your O's down, you're going to get some vape going, cough, push the O. The first way that I learned how to do wobbles is where you catch the O, you push it, and you just kind of push your hand down at the back of it, and it just kind of makes the O wobble. There's the nose wobble now. There's the back of your hand where you push the O. As the O is going, you kind of take the back of your hand and you kind of go down on the side of it, and that'll put like a distinct niche in your O. So people like to use it for the triangles. I use it when I do my triangles, and it makes them look really clean. But I will throw that in too, just because it's very similar. So yeah, all right, let's get into the. I'll show you guys a couple of them, and Alright, so that was the intro. I did a couple of the tricks, discussed the wobbles, and now this is going to be the last little tidbit, the final review. So there's a bunch of different ways that you can wobble an O. This is just, I think I showed you four of them that came to mind. I'm sure there was more if I actually like stopped and thought about it, but this will give you the general idea of wobbling the O's and all that. Like you can also expand on it. Like, I find it easier when I'm gonna wobble the O with the push on the bottom is to cough it, and then when you're pushing it, use one hand and then push down, and that'll help it wobble. I actually did one with two hands, and when I pushed down, it really just made it go faster and pushed it away. But you can get that to wobble as well if you practice on when you push it and when you come down, like that. The life bend is exactly like the one where I do the triangle with one hand. The only difference is you take both of your hands and you put it on either side of the O, pull down, and that'll give it like a really nice wobble. The nose bend, obviously push the O. I like to use two hands when I do a nose bend. You can use one, it's just smaller. I like when you do a nose bend, I think it looks better when you have a nice big O. So use both hands, get over top of it, inhale through your nose, and then let go. So you just kind of, just like a short, quick, you know, don't do it for too long or too hard. It's just a gentle kind of inhale through your nose, let go, and when you stop, it'll just kind of reattach and wobble. So that's just like a quick run through on those. And I appreciate you guys watching again. For those of you that do watch, I really hope this helps. If you guys have any requests for any tricks, feel free to drop it in the comment. I feel like I can do a lot more tricks than I show. So if you guys want any other tutorials on any other tricks, just drop a comment. I read all of them because I'm not like famous or anything, too famous or anything, so I don't get like thousands and thousands. I get like 10 comments. So I read all your comments, and I appreciate the time that you take out to show some love. If you do like the video, if you subscribe to me and you share the video, that would mean, you know, the world to me. It helps me get my name out, and hopefully gets more people in the tricking, so that way we can all have a good time with that. My Instagram, I'll put in the link again so you guys can check out my edits and all that stuff. So if you see a trick in one of my edits that you want me to discuss, you can absolutely do that. It's instagram.com/sub_ohm. The O is a 0, so it's 0HM instead of OHM. But yeah, so again, I appreciate you guys watching, and I really hope this video helps you learn how to do wobbles. Have a good one, guys.